What's up everybody, my name is Dorothy Jaswick and welcome back to my channel. We are jumping right into today's speed build, which is going to be for the Not So Berry challenge. Now if you've never heard of this challenge before, it is a challenge written by Little Simsie and her friend Always Simming, where each of the 10 generations is inspired by different personality traits or careers, and each generation has their own color. For example, you can see my Mint Gen Sim, which is the first generation in this challenge. She's wearing like a very brightly colored blue, and the reason I chose this color for the Mint generation is because we have a blue generation and we also have a green generation towards the end of the challenge. I believe the green generation is Gen 9 and the blue generation is Gen 10. So I wanted to use this really bright, almost pastel blue instead of like a green or even a pastel green. Each generation has a certain set of skills that they have to max and a career that they have to max out. The Mint Gen has to complete the Element Collection, reach level 10 in the Scientist career, and max out the Logic and Mischief skill. And the element table is actually kind of what I use for an inspiration for the color for the Mint Gen, because you'll see once I get to decorating that it's very similar to the color that my sim is wearing. You do need to have a couple of packs for this challenge. Get to Work, for example, comes with the Scientist career. But if you're interested in reading through all of the rules for the Not So Berry challenge, I will throw the link in my description below this video. So, for the Mint generation, she is vegetarian, materialistic, and jealous. She also has the Chief of Mischief aspiration, just to help us out with some of the skill building aspects. I put on a couple of lot traits on this build. The Homey lot trait for cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening, because we'll probably end up doing some gardening. The Scientist career kind of has you do that sometimes. We also have the Convival lot trait, which helps with charisma, comedy, and mischief, as well as the Science layer trait, because it helps with logic and rocket science. I feel like the logic skill just takes so long for your sims to max out. Like the first time I ever played the Not So Berry challenge, it literally took me until my sim was an elder to max out the skill. And because my sim is materialistic, you'll notice I have like a kind of small bedroom beside like the big bedroom here in the floor plan. That is for her cat. Her cat is very important to her, so she has to have all the best things for her cat, so she's got tons of cat towers in there. The cat's name is Shushi, and he wears little pajamas. They also came in that same color that we're going for in here, this very bright bluish color. So I thought that was really cute to add as a detail to my sim. My sim's name is Minnie Berry, kind of like Minty Berry. And I've got to say, I'm very excited to start this challenge over again because it's been a very long time since I've played it. It actually took me about a year to like play through it on my own because 10 generations of Sims is a lot. And I also haven't played the Scientist career in a very long time, like literally since I started the Not So Berry challenge the last time, so I wanted to give it another go. You can kind of see here that we've got like the kitchen almost done. We're working on the dining room here. I use these Jungle Adventure refrigerator and stove because it's so perfect for in here. It really matches with this Parenthood tile that I have in the kitchen and in the bathroom because it has like different shades of this minty color that we're going with. And I feel like it helps kind of tie everything in together because some of the shades aren't exactly minty color like this. Some of them are a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, so I feel like that really helps tie in everything. And it also has this yellow on it too. And the yellow generation is like the third generation, so we can kind of like just grow and build in this house for a little while before we end up moving to a different lot, which we'll probably have to do anyway for this challenge. Like as of right now, we have plenty of room, but once we start getting into like having like 3 or 4 generations in one house, then we'll probably need a bigger lot to build on. But as of right now, I should be able to like renovate the hallway and make it longer and add a second room behind like the cat room here. And believe it or not, we have a mint colored cat litter box. I didn't know that until I started actually like looking through all the swatches of all the different litter boxes that we have, and I found this one. It's not the laser one, which like kind of stinks because then we'll have to actually like empty it every once in a while, but you know, it'll still work. Now I did give myself a budget with this build. I ended up having about 32,060 simoleons after everything was said and done. And I think I left my sim with like maybe 200 or 300 simoleons because I kind of want to play this like rags to riches style where you start off with almost no money and build your way up. And once I start getting into some of the later generations, I'll probably end up cheating our money down a lot because it'll be so easy to make money since our Sims will be higher level in their careers and there'll be several Sims who are higher level in their careers. We'll also have to build like a graveyard or something at some point. Like I'll keep them on my lot until they start causing some problems because occasionally they do, like glitch out my lots a little bit just because I'm playing on a PlayStation and not like a high processing computer. But we probably won't end up doing that until like the 4th or 5th generations. So high school years and the Pastel Pop Kit have a lot of really nice minty stuff in it, and I used so much of it. I've also got a ton of Dream Home Decorator in here, as well as Parenthood. Dream Home Decorator is probably one of my favorite build mode packs. I use it in quite literally every single build in some way, shape, or form. Especially the cabinets in the kitchen. They are my favorite kitchen cabinets in the entire game. Besides maybe the Jungle Adventure cabinets or the Parenthood cabinets because those are really nice ones too. But I use Dream Home Decorator like so much. I probably need to like venture away from it for a little while and do some different styles of builds as well because I've been doing like this mid-century modern like thing a lot, and I love mid-century modern builds. They're like so dear to my heart because the area that I live in has tons of these mid-century modern builds. And I guess I didn't really realize how many mid-century modern houses are in my area until I started playing The Sims, because now when I'm like out and about like doing things with my family, I see all these houses and I'm like, oh my god, I built that. Like I built a house that looks similar to that, you know? And I just like that a lot. But if you're new here, I just want to say thank you for subscribing. I noticed I got a couple of new subscribers in the last couple of days, thanks to my abandoned trailer video. And don't get me wrong, I love doing these builds where everything is like nice and pristine, but I also love me a gross, disgusting build. And I just love that you guys received it so well. So thank you to all of my new subscribers. And if you've been here for a while, you know, I appreciate you guys so much. With that being said, we are getting back to the speed build here. I was searching through Debug just for some fences because I was running out of money at this point and I didn't want to cheat for any more, and I still had some things that I needed to place outside on the patio. So I spent probably a good 20 or 30 minutes searching through Debug to find these fences that were in the base game, so I should have just filtered by the base game to begin with. I also wanted to create this like little driveway concept here with the little car, because it kind of matches, not really, it's a little bit more on the green side. I also added a awning from Debug above the dining room window. And usually when I'm searching through Debug, I always get like a second trash bin that's like blue to resemble like a recycling bin. And luckily, from the Pastel Pop Kit, we have this nice minty trash can. Although it looks more like a trash can that you would have at like an office or a bathroom, I think it still looks cool out here in the kitchen. I feel like I should do a video of just like useful debug items and just like put it all in like a room and upload it to the gallery so that people can download it and use it. I added these like little minty things from the Parenthood pack. It's like a dish drying rack and a bread keeper. And I was trying to find like a minty looking umbrella, but the closest we had was this like light blue color. It kind of matches the siding on the outside, which is fine. We also have these pink flamingo mint chairs from the base game out here on the patio. I think I end up rearranging things just a little bit because I wanted to fit a chess table out here as well as a telescope, because with that new telescope I'm always worried about my Sims like dying from the meteor death, so I wanted to give her a second way to build her logic skill if necessary. You can see I have the elements table in here as well as a poster from Strangerville that's got the Loch Ness Monster on it, as well as a periodic table. And in the bedroom here, I'm just trying to create like a little gallery wall with these two sets of photos because they both have like a mint painting on there and a little bit of pink, a little bit of yellow, so I thought it matched and kind of tied everything that we've got going on here together. And now we're just adding on a couple of lot traits before we jump into the playtesting portion of this build. I mentioned earlier that we have the Homey, Convival, and Science Layer lot traits on just to help out with our skills a little bit, but this is the house completely done. Our Sims are kind of just frozen out there. I'm just having her feed sushi so that he doesn't go hungry. I don't think he likes the TV. I think that's why he was doing that. But this is the whole kitchen, dining area, the bathroom, and the bedroom. Look at, we've got our cat going. Oh, it looks like it. Oh yeah, it's kind of glitching into the wall a little bit. I don't know why. We might have to move that out from the wall a little bit. If you like this build and you want to start the Not So Berry Challenge, I posted this on my gallery, which is the same as it is here on YouTube at Darth_Jeswick. It's just under Sandtrap Flat on my gallery because that's the lot that it's on in Oasis Springs. But if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button because it really helps out, and maybe subscribe if you're feeling up to it. I will be playing this challenge as well as the 100 Baby Challenge, as well as doing some speed builds on my channel. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everybody.